Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, formerly the Angel School, and we are here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Capricorn for April 2022. So, before I begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone who's returning to this series and also welcome anyone who's new to the community. So, as a few things I just want to make you aware of. First, I've posted the general monthly reading for April, and there's a link below this video in the description area so that you can connect with that. Please watch that because I think it's very important. A lot of great information there. And also, for this 10th anniversary year, I'm offering my first time promotional reading offer, angel reading offer. For the year so that you can have readings with that offer as often as you like. And there are also other things available that might meet your needs. So please consider them all, whatever works best for you. And my designer is very busy, so it'll take some time before we finalize things with the logo and the website. So yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned to my webpage is in the description link below to sign up for an angel reading, the angelscope.com services page. So I'm now on video 10 and probably going to start getting a little loopy. I'm recording them straight through. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. I'm just connecting in your heart space. And Capricorn, the first thing they showed me was sort of a downward slope. So traveling in a car, which just gives me a sense, and then there was this tree, very strong tree. Gives me a sense of things letting up a little bit for you and being easier. And just really having a sense of going with the flow, in alignment with the abundance that you're wanting to create. So anything that you, Capricorn, that you're trying to build in this month, any goals that you are working on, you'll be happy with the outcomes will be good and you'll be happy with them. These are the words I saw, good and happy. And yeah, it's just this easy slope, easy just gliding on down. And they're showing me hands. And so like, it's like on the earth. I feel like whatever you put in your hands, that you have this ability to create something very useful and very meaningful. And it was a sense of oh, sorry, I hit the camera. But you know what? Having fun with whatever it is. It was like, you're gathering the earth, your hands was on the ground, and then as you're going down the slope, and it just gathered up a ball of soil. And it gives me a sense of playfulness, the clay, just this creator mode, creator CEO mode or whatever, it's a business, anything. You just know how to mold opportunities for yourself. But remember to be playful is an aspect of that really struck me. Okay, so, all right. The archangel that you're working with is Archangel Samuel, or Samael, okay? Not Samuel, but Samael. And this archangel helps you on your ascension process. So basically this archangel eradicates the ego. That's what he does. So he puts us through certain challenges and tests in order to finally clear the ego. So it means that you're going to have some breakthroughs with anything that has been a setback or a problem or a trigger. You're actually going to experience a breakthrough. The key thing here is it says choose harmonious responses. So that is to say, like, really be grounded. That tree was on that mountain, that slope, and as the slope was moving, the tree was just steady. It was being consistent to what it's supposed to be. One on that slope of movement, of creativity, of universal consciousness, and culminating in goals and dreams in terms of manifestation and fulfillment. It is still being consistent to who it is, no matter what is unfolding as a result of that consistency. And so in this process, you have to be who you are. That is to say, it's very important that you trust who you are, Capricorn. That you don't need to budge from that. That's part of why all this is possible. So you need to remain consistent to that, being that. And whatever challenges that might come up, it will be resolved and understood and healed and moved through from that profound center that you have. So it says, act with wisdom and grace. Okay? So again, look at this bowl. I love this because those cracks in the bowl, but somebody sealed them in with gold. And so they have created sort of a design that came out of imperfections, right? So it's not about things have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent in how you heal, how you repair, how you make things right, the ideas, the ways that you work, that when something goes wrong, you always have this instinct about how to bring it, to set things right, back on the right course. And I think that's what you're good at. You're good at setting things back on the right course. You're good at staying on the right course no matter what. I get this sense of you're like that tree planted by the water. You shall not be moved. You're not easily thrown off your game. All right. So don't look for perfection, but look for the opportunities. So here we have the Judgment card. This is all my cards are kind of like look at. And see, now I'm getting all worried about perfection here. I have to tell you not to do that. Probably on purpose they did that. I noticed that all of a sudden. But this is a Judgment card titled here Renewal. And so the angel is sounding this trumpet. And look at those rays coming from her. The vibration, you can see her energy. And the way that she's vibrating because of what she's bringing to you. She knows she's bringing something to you, that reminding you of something that's important and of value to you, that this is a time for you to evaluate and reflect. And it's also a card of rebirth, because through reflection and self-evaluation, change happens. You change. You see the bigger picture. You see the bigger light. So in this month, don't be afraid to self-reflect. So it doesn't mean, I know everything and therefore I don't need to change. No, you change in a way that's consistent with yourself, and that you reflect, you evaluate things, and then you make decisions that create opportunities for others and for yourself. And that's what you're really going to be working on, but you're going to work on that in a way that is going to adhere to a higher calling. All right, and here we have the Eight of Fire. So this is the Minor Arcana picture here about how you're going to be working with that. And it's a speed, activity, multitasking. This is definitely about messages coming through. And here they're leaving the universe instead of coming down, right? They're shooting off from the earth. So this is something that we're doing, that you're doing it for a higher calling. Higher calling. You hear whatever you're being called to do, it's for a higher calling. You're sending out new signals, new opportunities that will help shift. So whatever it is that you do and what you perceive as your corner of the world, it's going to still impact the rest of the world and the universe for that matter. So what aspect of yourself are you called upon to reflect, to evaluate, that is going to cause you to create a new opportunity that has not been there before? Again, they're showing that this is going to be something that's going to be accessible to you. But you just need to be true to yourself, be true to who you really and truly are. And you might be discovering that on a very deeper level of yourself, of your soul. So this could also mean that this is going to be a very busy month. Just with all this, it like feels like a lot of communication. You might be really a lot of networking, or a lot of resources that are available to you. There might be a lot of conferencing or conference calls that you find yourself on, or that you're networking with people to get this idea off the ground. But the thing is that you're not going to be in this alone, but you are going to be the leader in this, play an important leadership role. So think about who you are, and what is the message what is it, your goal? What is it that you're trying to put out in the world? And stick to it. Be very convicted about it. This is what you're good at, sticking to something until it's done, meeting the challenges head on until it's done. But you're focused on, as long as it's coming from that higher purpose of service, you'll feel good about what you're doing. You'll feel good about what you're doing, and you'll trust it. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of April. Capricorn, God bless you.